students, hope you all are fine and enjoying good health at home, and I hope that you have done your previous homework. Now today we are going to start about tenses. What is tense? The tense of the verbs tells us time of an action. The tense of a verb tells us the time of an action, means the verb can be changed from one form to another. It can tell about it states a fact or talks about a habitual action. The simple present tense states a fact or talks about a habitual action. The present tense is further divided into four main types: present simple present, present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. Now today we are going to discuss about present perfect tense. What it is, it shows that the job has been completed or the work has been done. This tense is used for an action that has just finished. So coming to the sentence structure of the positive sentences. Positive sentences start with capital letter and ends with full stop. The sentence structure is, look at the sentence structure: subject plus helping verb has or have plus third form of verb plus object. In this tense, present perfect tense means the work has done, so we use the helping verb has or have. Has, look at the conditions, that has is used with singular subject, that is he, she, it, and have is used with plural subject or the first noun, that is I, we, you, they. We, you, they are plural subject, so we use have with it. Third form of verb is used as compared to the previous two tenses, simple present tense and present continuous tense, in which first form of verb is used. In this tense we use third form of verb plus object. उर्दू फिक्रे के आखिर में लिया है, that he has done, चुका है, चुके हैं, चुकी हूँ, आता है. Look at the examples given to you of the positive sentences. इसने सबक याद कर लिया है. She has learned the lesson. Has, she is, as you can see that she is the singular subject, that's why we use has with it. And third form of verb learn, की third form जो है, that is learned. She has learned the lesson. वो नज़म पढ़ा चुके हैं, that is a plural. वो से हमें पता चल रहा है that this is a plural sentence. They have taught the poem. मैं नाश्ता कर चुका हूँ. It means that is about the first person. So we also use have with it. I have taken breakfast. So coming to the next part is that is all about the positive sentences. These are the few examples given to you to understand. In present, I'm repeating, in present perfect tense, has or have is used before the third form of verb. If the subject in the sentence is he, she, it or singular noun, then we use helping verb has with them. And if the subject in the sentence is I, we, you, they or plural noun, then we use helping verb have with them. For example, I will tell you a few more examples that I have taken tea, we have taken examination, father has arrived in, the peon has rung the bell. These all are the example of the positive sentences of the present perfect tense. So coming to the negative sentences of the present perfect tense, look at the sentence structure. That is, in negative sentences, not is added before the third form of verb and after auxiliary verb. You can see that subject plus has not or have not according to the subject. If it is singular subject, then we use has not, and then if it is plural subject, then we use have not plus third form of verb plus object. Look at the examples given to you. हम चाय पी नहीं चुके हैं. We have not taken tea. चुके हैं मतलब that they had not taken tea. We have not taken tea. सूरज नहीं डूब चुका है. The sun has not set in. Father has not arrived. We have not played cricket. You can see that before verb there is not, and after auxiliary verb, helping verb, we use not. That is all about the negative sentences. So coming to the interrogative sentences. Read the sentence structure of interrogative sentences. The Subject is followed, has, we use has or have at the start or beginning of the sentence plus subject and third form of verb plus object and question mark. Interrogative sentences are question sentences that ends with question mark. Has or have sometimes is followed by the question words that are who, when, what, which. These are the question words. So look at the examples given to you. क्या तुम काम खत्म कर चुके हो? Have you finished your work? And we use question mark at the end of the sentence. Have you finished your work? You can see that this is about the second person and we use have with it. Then क्या शिकारी परिंदे पकड़ चुका है? Has the hunter caught the bird? Have hunter is the singular subject, that's why we use has with it. And क्या ये लड़का इम्तिहान पास कर चुका है? Has this boy passed the examination? You can see that in all those positive, negative and interrogative sentences, the form of verb remains the same, that is third form of verb, and we use helping verb has or have with them. That is all about the interrogative sentences. What you have to do is to choose the verb of your own choices, then we will provide you with the exercise so that you can do practice at home of the present perfect tense, and you have to translate those sentences on your notebook. This is about present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect means that the work has done completed, and continuous means that it has been continuing from the past. Present perfect continuous tense. Look at the sentence structure of the present continuous tense. In positive sentences, we use subject plus has or have with been, that is also auxiliary verb been plus first form of verb with ing, object and since or for. Timing. In this tense we also discuss about the timing. So for the timing we use the words since and for. So before starting our examples, we will discuss from where we use for and where we use since. A period of time. We use for a period of time means we are not sure about that time, means 20 minutes, 6 months, 4 years, centuries, long time. We don't know about the exact time. But since we use since in a point in past time, somewhere in the past, that is 6:15, Monday, January 1994, 1800, and the beginning of time we use, for the beginning of the time we use since. So here are the few examples of some examples I am orally reading to you that I have been reading. The car's been giving trouble. We have been playing tennis for 2 hours. Then we have been studying since 9 o'clock. That he knows the time. That's why we use since with that. We have been studying since 9 o'clock. And means we are still studying then. How long have you been learning English? We have not been smoking. And it means the action is not completed yet and it has been continuing from the past. That's why we use the time and in this tense present perfect continuous tense. And for describing time we use the words for and since. Now coming to the example of the positive sentences of the present perfect continuous tense. So these are the few examples of the positive sentences of the present perfect continuous tense, and I will also tell you about in Urdu. So these are the few examples of the present perfect tense of present perfect continuous tense. So students, in उर्दू फिक्रे की पहचान ये है कि इसमें वक्त का टाइमिंग होता है, वक्त के बारे में बताया जाता है. टाइम हैज बीन डिस्कस्ड. दैट लुक एट द एग्जांपल्स गिवन टू यू. बच्चा 2 घंटे से रो रहा है. The child has been weeping. Look at the sentence structure. Subject, the child, then has the auxiliary verb been is compulsory with it, been, and weeping, first form of verb weep with ing, weeping, for. Now time is here for 2 hours. बच्चा 2 घंटे से रो रहा है. अब आपको पता है, जैसे कि अब उसे नहीं पता कितने 2 घंटे, तो then we use for with it. खिलाड़ी 4 बजे से फुटबॉल खेल रहे हैं. The players have been playing football since 4 o'clock. अली दोपहर से पतंग उड़ा रहा है. Ali has been flying kite since noon. So these are the examples of the positive sentence of present perfect continuous tense. Then coming to the negative sentences of the present perfect continuous tense. Coming to the negative sentences of the present perfect continuous tense. I am repeating that what is present perfect continuous tense. In this tense, the action is continuing from the past in the present, and we use in this tense we also discuss about timings. That's why we use the words since or for with them. So look at the examples of the negative sentences. First of all, see the sentence structure. In negative sentences, not is added before before been auxiliary verb, and after not is added after the has or have. Subject plus has not or have not plus been plus first form of verb with ing plus object and since or for. Look at the examples given to you. वो हमें 15 दिन से नसीहत नहीं कर रहे हैं. They have not been advising us for 15 days. 15 दिन मतलब उन्हें प्रॉपर टाइमिंग नहीं पता. दैट्स व्हाई वी यूज फॉर विद इट. शिकारी कई माह से जाल नहीं बिछा रहा है. द हंटर हैज नॉट बीन सेटिंग नेट फॉर सेवरल मंथ्स. डॉक्टर 3 दिन से मरीजों का इलाज नहीं कर रहे हैं. द डॉक्टर्स हैव नॉट बीन ट्रीटिंग पेशेंट्स फॉर 3 days. In negative sentences, we use not with has or have. And now coming to the interrogative sentences of present perfect continuous tense. Interrogative sentences are the question sentences that starts with the question word. Or sometimes and or with has or have. And sometimes has or have is followed by question word and ends with question mark. So coming to the interrogative sentences of present perfect continuous tense. What are the interrogative sentences? Interrogative sentences starts with the question word and ends with the question mark. In the tense, sometimes we use the present interrogative sentence with has or have auxiliary verb at the start. So look at the sentence structure, and sometimes in the interrogative sentences, since or for comes at the beginning of the tense. Sentence. Since when has the rich man been taking rest? अमीर आदमी कब से आराम कर रहा है? Has the child been playing with toys since 2 o'clock? क्या बच्चा 2 घंटे से खिलौनों से खेल रहा है? Have the flies been buzzing over fruit for 1 hour? क्या मक्खियाँ 1 घंटे से फलों पर भिनभिना रही हैं? That is all about the interrogative sentences. So now it's our homework time. So class 8, that is all about today's homework, today's lecture. Now the homework is you have to do practice of present perfect tense and the present perfect continuous tense, and translate the sentences given to you in the homework from your grammar PTP book. Learn composition. You have to learn and solve the exercises from your grammar PTP book, page number 84 to 87. That is all about the present perfect and present perfect continuous tenses. Then you have to learn composition work, pair of words 1 to 15 from your grammar PTP book. That's all about today's lecture. Hope you understood about all those two tenses, present perfect and the present perfect continuous tense. Stay home, stay safe. See you next week. Till then, take care. Allah.